I recognize Ms. Miller.
Thank you, Chairman Titus and Ranking Member. To improve innovation in disaster relief and recovery response initiatives. In 2016, 3 schools within Nicholas County, West Virginia, were destroyed due to flood damage. I cannot stress how important it is to improve mitigation efforts between federal, state, and local entities. It is now 2019, and we are still waiting on review assessment needed to replace these schools. I would like to hope that we can work to improve transparency and communication across government so that we are better prepared for handling disaster recovery in the future. Dr. Kanowski, we have people in school districts, cities, and counties that need guidance, help, and support. What strategies are being implemented to ensure that states are prepared to handle the funding that they receive through FEMA?
So we have a number of new programs, including the FEMA integration teams that are in many of your states, including Congresswoman in your state. So those FEMA integration teams work side by side with the states to build up their own capacity so that they can manage these disasters in the future. And it's something we at FEMA, you may have heard us describe as federally supported, state managed, and locally executed. That's a goal. At some point in the future, we would love to have all of the states have a capability in their state so they could manage, whether it be manage these contracts effectively, or to rebuild infrastructure effectively, or to build capacity. And those FEMA integration teams are a great way, a great start, certainly, to build up that capacity. Regional level with all the appropriate parties, and we're doing weekly meetings and updates to go through that environmental review process. Again, it's not a FEMA process that we're trying to work through. It's an environmental review process, but we stand shoulder to shoulder with you in the region to make sure that we can get you through that process.
Okay, I was hoping you would provide me with an update on the progress in rebuilding these schools in Nicholas County.
And like I said, it's a weekly update that we do at the regional level. I've spoken to our regional administrator who is quarterbacking that, and I'm very confident that that process is moving along, it's moving forward, and environmental review process.
Okay, have you noticed any significant differences in how rural populations handle disaster relief funding versus urban and suburban populations?
Ma'am, coming from a rural area in Minnesota, I know they handle them differently, and there's different types of hazards in a rural area and an urban area. We have several programs that focus on that. One is our preparedness grants in general, so our Homeland Security preparedness grants that are provided to the state. It's my hope that those grants are distributed by the governor to all areas, not just high population urban areas. But just to make sure, we do have specific training, for example, through the Rural Domestic Preparedness Consortium, available specifically for those rural communities. In addition, we have technical assistance to help with planning and some exercise support, again, specifically for rural communities. I'd be happy to get you that additional information.
It would be important because most of my areas are rural. Thank you very much. I yield back my time.
Thank you. And now